Hi, welcome to GMAT Superior. I'm George, your GMAT tutor. I'm sure you will find these learning videos useful. Feel free to contact me for any further queries. 715 the GMAT is not difficult. All it requires is a methodic study plan, and you diligently follow that plan. Here, we are going to talk about a 3-month study plan targeting 715 the GMAT. The other discussions would be a 2-month and a 10-day. Systematic study will definitely get you 750. Let me take you through what is GMAT first. GMAT comprises 3 sections. You have an essay, which is issue, argument, 30 minutes each, so totally 60 minutes. You have the math section, 37 questions, 75 minutes. Verbal section, 41 questions, 75 minutes. Today I'll be discussing on what to study when and what are the resources which you need when you prepare for GMAT. Month 1 of your GMAT preparation. In the mathematics front, focus on fractions, multiples, learn to compute square roots, cube roots, operations on fractions, focus on numbers, percentages, ratios. These are the building blocks in the mathematics front. Learn a bit of Vedic maths where you will learn how to compute faster, squares, cubes, multiply faster. In the verbal front, learn how to identify noun, pronoun, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions. Learn idioms, 50 words per week. The reasoning section involves understanding logic. There are 2 types of logic, deductive, inductive. Let us take one at a time. I'll take you through these sentences. It's first one. All men are clever. Ron is a man. What is your conclusion? Yes, Ron is clever. Here, what do you observe? A general statement, a specific one. So from general to specific is called deductive. If I take the other case, Ron is clever. Ron is a man. What is the conclusion? It can be that all men are clever, but this is not a 100% valid statement. Now such logic is called inductive. Month 1, reading comprehension. You will have to read various articles from history, philosophy, book reviews, science, literary reviews. You might be comfortable with the reading comprehension section. So get used to these passages, and it will take minimum 3 weeks to 2 months for you to be comfortable with this section of the GMAT. Month 2. After you learn your concepts, now it's time to apply them on sums. The OG has a collection of sums. Apply whatever concepts you have into this. I would recommend that you have something called a formula book where lots of formulae are collected, so that the more you read through that, the more you'll be able to apply them on these sums. It requires practice, and try to frame strategies for the sums which you have. The grammar section, try to frame rules. If you see, grammar is a compilation of words, but the words have rules. For example, if I say a singular noun, is always followed by a plural verb. For example, he is. Or one more rule, who is always followed by a verb. Whom is always followed by a noun or pronoun. Now these are rules which you can use for solving the sentence correction section. Month 2, the reasoning section. To solve any critical reasoning questions, we recommend that you derive algorithms. There are 17 different types of arguments. For each argument, if you are able to derive an algorithm, you can ensure 100% accuracy. Normally, people would go for the gut feeling. That they would eliminate 3 options and there will be 2 options left. They would choose. Or if you go with an algorithm, you can eliminate 4 options and the resulting one is the answer. For example, let's take a question. Let's take draw the assumption. To solve this question, first find the conclusion. After that, option 1, therefore conclusion. Check each option like this. Option 2, therefore conclusion. In this way, you will be able to get the answer and you can ensure accuracy. The reading comprehension section of the GMAT requires that you be a critical reader. What is critical reading? When you read a passage, label it as an argumentative, descriptive, recognize the factors, points, ideas, relate the cause and the effect, paraphrase it, apply the given information to new context, draw conclusion, inference, compare and contrast views, integrate new ideas, defend thoughts and views. Focus on thoughts. Try to note a reversal. This will help you solve the reading comprehension section effectively. There are 250 essays which are prescribed by GMAT. You have to just practice 10 of them. We would recommend that you follow a separate template. Any of the essay books and give it to GMAT experts for them to evaluate. It's easy to get 6 out of 6 in this section provided you follow these templates. Month 3 of your preparation, the crucial month. It's where you practice on the OG. Do it 3 times. The critical reasoning section, the 17 question types. Remember the algorithms. Practice 20 questions at a time and make sure that you get at least 90% hit rate. You can push it up to 100% here. The sentence correction has 25 error types. Remember our rule book. Use that effectively here. There are certain questions with 2 errors, 2 or more errors. And these are high weightage questions. So ensure that you get it right. Here again you can get 100% accuracy. Data sufficiency involves studying the nature of numbers, the signs. Always remember you have to get a unique answer. I would recommend that you have a dual state of mind when you do data sufficiency. For example, if you see a relationship x is equal to y, try your level best to prove that x is not equal to y. If you can do that, then you can make a conclusion. If you don't do that, then you might miss out on crucial information. The duality is important. The math section involves more problem solving strategies in this month. Use substitution or working with the answers. Try to deduce information. Build a rule and verify them. Always remember to set goals. Read the problem, identify what are the variables, establish relationship. Follow a path. Let's say you start with A, end up with B, then you go to C, and then you get the answer. Have a goal in your mind. This can ensure that you get 100% accuracy here too. I would recommend that you do at least 5 computer adaptive tests. Remember, you have to start off with the essays, then you have to do the math, then you have to do the verbal. So it's 60 minutes, 75 minutes, 75 minutes. Remember, verbal is done only after you do the essay and the math. So you're already tired and then you're doing verbal section. Don't do it independently. So you will have to concentrate for 3.5 hours approximately. So 2 days before the exam, revise the math formula, math strategies, 25 errors, 15 critical. These sections you can get 100% accuracy. RC you can afford to make 2 or 3 mistakes. So I hope that this gives you a great idea on how to prepare for GMAT. Email me if you have any queries. You can also visit our site and gather more information. Thank you.